We'll go ahead and remute, and we are on our way. I just got some Christmas holiday stuff coming. I still have to finish the tree, but I got a little bit out what I could today. Okay. All right, and Miss Elizabeth is not going to make it today, but she's going to catch our recording. So, all right, let's come out nice and wide. Let's take a nice inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to come way down in a nice deep squat. Big movement today. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, down and into the legs. Couple more. Inhale up. Exhale, bring it on down. One more. Good. We're going to stay here at our baby lunges. And let's take our mid-spine arm movement and dance of kind of, this feels like a Tai Chi move. You're still, you can think about calming your aura. If you need a creative visual, you can think about being a willow tree swaying in the breeze. Just keep your balance. Go slow as you need to. Let's try overhead. Keep breathing deep. Bringing it back down. Kind of all around. Little on the bottom. Smooth it out. And then back up to center. Take the toes straight ahead. We're going to bend and straighten and roll the shoulders. Keep moving the breath. I feel myself. Stressful moments, holding air. It's good to get it moving. And then we're going to take a reach up and we're going to swing down. So a little bit different move here for you. Reach up and then let it swing back and up. Let it swing. Inhale up and let it swing. Try a couple more. Good. All right. Let's come back into parallel. And we're going to take both knees, bend, straighten, a little core zip so you can shift forward to raise your heels and lower. Bend, straighten, rise, and lower. Good femur alignment over those toes. Good. And then we'll roll through each one. Give the toes a little stretch. Nice. And then let's go on to opposite knee tap. You're going to lift that thigh as high as you can. Tall spine. Wake up both sides of the brain. You got it. Then let's go on to little flip kicks to the front. As you keep lifting the thigh as high as you can and flip the lower leg. You're still getting standing core here. Got it. And then you can lower it a little bit if you need to for your hips on the front angle. And then add a little twist and across on the diagonal. Awesome. On to little hamstring curls. Add a little faux bicep curl. You got it. All right. Let's come back to that upper back for a moment. So just open the feet back up. We're going to open palm, swing and press back. Good. Let's go back to backstroke. And then from that open foot position, let's take a roll down. So chin to chest, easing on down, hanging at the hips. Take a nice deep breath here. Just gently nod the head, yes. And no. Walk over to one foot, keep the breath moving. All the way over to the other foot, leg. Back to center. Soften the knees and slowly walk it up. Good, good, good. All right, everybody. Let's come on down to the mat. Open those legs up. Take a wiggle, wiggle. Rotate and walk down one leg. Let the head go here. Just keep your breath moving in through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep the opposite leg upright if you can. Up and over to the other side. Walk it down. Big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Let your head fall forward, releasing the back of the neck. And up. And now back to the first side. Slide the opposite hand as far as it'll go. Keep breathing deep. Up and to the other side. Opposite hand. Slide. Up and then down center. Walk it up and one more center. And back up. Slide those in, shake it out. All right. We're going to do our jump across. Stack tall, rotate toward that thigh and give that a hug or push-pull in toward the opposite shoulder. other side. Little jump. Tall in the spine. Rotate toward and hug it in. And then up to tall spine, side bending, palm next to you, reach it long, keep both sits bones grounded, really feel that waist opening, the rib cage reaching toward the sky, nice long reach. Inhale, stack tall again, exhale other side, feel the waist and the ribs, let the neck go. Up to tall, and then rotate. Look behind you. Keep stacking as tall as you can. Big inhale. As you exhale, let the shoulders drop. Inhale through the middle. Exhale, other side. And back to center. We're going to take our hands behind us, lift the heart up to the sky. So you're going to extend the mid-back, open the shoulders, don't let the head go, just open the chest. Full breath, full stretch, breathing all the way in. Stretch those lungs. Couple more. Good way to let go of stagnant breath. If you need to yawn, yawn. Then hang over the legs. Again, let the back of the neck release. Let the head fall forward. Now send your breath through the back of your ribs and lungs. Full capacity. Full deflate. One more. Reach for those toes. And then flex them back and lift the head. Good. All right. All right, everybody. Let's come on down. On the mat here. Just take a moment, make sure you're down the center of your mat. You can check with your hands from the edge of your mat to your hips, to your shoulders, and to your head. Yeah, see, just caught my head off to one side. That doesn't surprise me with a wounded eye. See there? All right, we're going to take our feet, we're going to go straight up. Feet to the edge of the mat, and let's go on to rounded bridging. So you're going to take your 6 o'clock. You're going to hold on to that contraction to peel up one vertebrae at a time and then peel it back down. If it doesn't get high on the first couple, no biggie, just baby step it. 6 o'clock, lift it up. 6 o'clock, peel it down, release it out. Add your breath. Exhale. Letting go the jaw. The shoulders, the arms. You can go palms up to relax those shoulders. One more. Good. We're going to stay here and flex up onto the heels and go onto neutral bridge. So now you want to cinch in the waist, glue those ribs to your pelvis to hydraulically lift, touch down a whole spine, and then go again. Up, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down. Good. Then coming on down, bring your feet into parallel. We're going to do that same series. So back to rounded spine. 6 o'clock, peel it up, and then peel it back down. Release it and go again. Exhale. Up. You can take another breath at the top and another exhale, whatever feels releasing and connecting to you. Good. Then we're going to flex up onto the heels again, still with a little parallel here, space in between, back to neutral. Cinch that core in, hydraulically lift, pelvis and ribs together, touch down together, and go again. Good. All right. Then feet and knees and thighs all the way into touching, ankles touching down your midline. We're going to flex back up on the heels, press the thighs together, more neutral core lifts here. Exhale to lift, inhale to touch. They won't go as high here. It's all right. Good. All right. Then the feet back down. We're going to peel up one foot. So you're going to hover the knee bent in the air. We're going to try for 4 on the single side. You can open that foot up just slightly out, to the outer midline if that makes it easier for you. Exhale. Gather the center. Press down to that foot to lift. Touch to lower. Exhale up. Inhale down. 3. And 4. Switch that out. Hover the other knee. Breathe. Exhale up. Inhale to touch. 2. 3. 4. Back to the first side. Hover. And 1. 2. 3. 4. Other side. Hover. And 1. 2. 3. 4. And we're going to keep going. Back to the first side now. Lengthen the legs straight up. 4 more. 1. 2. 3. 4. Switch it out. Lengthen up. And 1. 2. 3. 4. Good. Now, we're going to try one we have not done in here. It's a little harder to manage, but we're going to give it a go. I'm going to have you cross your ankle over one knee. Now, we're used to doing this for figure 4 and our little butterfly wing and all of that. You can actually do a little butterfly wing if you'd like for a moment, just to loosen that up. But it's going to actually challenge us to do a single leg bridge for a moment. By still steadying, you can tell as that hip opens, you feel your pelvis want to tilt toward it. You're going to try to resist that with your amazing core when we go up in the air. So hold that figure four, maybe a little kind of shy of how true open you can be. Just find a stable spot. Exhale. You're going to lift up and down. So 4 of these. 2 and 3 and 4. Right? All right. Switch it out. Do your little butterfly wing for a moment. La 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 la. Let go of the tension in that hip. And then come back to your stable place with a level pelvis and try for 4 more. Single leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, back to the first side. We can do it. 1 more cross. And 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to stretch this, I promise. Switch it out. Last run. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, yeah. Let's grab behind each knee. Give a hug. Little side rock and roll. Good. To center. Flex those feet up. Little cross country ski. All right, we're going to come back to this stretch. So now, with the knees just into the chest for a moment, recension that waist. Let's go back to your toe touches. Keep those femurs nice and straight. Good, pause, flex the heels. I'm also going to have you lift your arms straight up to the sky and ground your blades. Hold that arm position. Pull in that deep core, pelvic floor, in and up, and go on to your heel touches. Good. Give another quick little hug. Love, love. Send your body some yumminess, appreciation, lots of gratitude, lots of love. Good, good. All right, we're going to place the feet on the floor. We are going to take that 6 o'clock on the mat, and we're going to hold that position mostly to pull in your core so we can now do some counter leg work. So I want you to just feel that imprint of your lumbar toward the mat and that deep pull in. You're going to hang on to that as you bring in one knee to the chest, up to the sky, flex. You're going to control the lowering by pulling in the core, not lifting up your lumbar, and then placing it on the mat. Other side. Knee in, leg up, flex. Pull in on the exhale, hold on to it, and scoop it in. Now you're going to alternate, knee up, flex, lower it down, and pull it in. So you're resisting as that leg lowers. It's going to want to pull on your spine, and you're going to want to lose your core, but you're not going to. And you're going to keep your nice little spine imprint in the mat, no matter how low that leg gets. And if it's too challenging at a certain height, then stop right before it. Inhale up. Exhale to lower. Let's do one more each. do something similar going the other way. You're going to still take your knee in. You're going to keep your spine imprinted, leg up, flex. This time we're going laterally. So you're going out. Now we're going to come all the way back in on this one and place the foot down. So knee in, leg up. Now, really keep your pelvis opposite cheek grounded as you open and close and place. You can even alternate the hand position on the opposite side of your pelvis if that helps give a little tactile cueing that your obliques are kicking in to stabilize you so the pelvis does not lose grounding. Inhale to switch. Exhale, open and close. Let's try one more each. Nice. All right, let's let those legs rest. Arms overhead, half upper body curl. Reach past those shins. Inhale back. Exhale, curl and reach. Shoulders are open. Little toothpick between chin and chest. All right, we're going to do the harder version of that. We haven't done in a little while, where we connect our arms, imaginary connection of arms to ears. So as you rise, they're connected, then they're going to separate. Then you're going to wait for those arms to get next to the ears, holding a nice little vibration moment there, and then lower down. Exhale. Connect, separate, wait for them, and lower down. Inhale. Exhale, curl. Inhale to come down. One more, we can do it. And down. Good. Roll that head gently side to side. All right. We are coming back to the legs. We're going to glue those legs together for a moment, and I'm going to have you cradle your hands around your sacrum. This is extra protection to keep back to that lumbar, staying a little bit imprinted for a moment. It might not stay, but I want you to stay mindful of that on the next one. Because remember, as our legs go up and we challenge our low abs by taking our legs down, they might not go very far. And I don't want you to tax your spine. I want you to go with your core strength, okay? So take a big inhale. As you exhale, feel that low back in the mat. Hold on to that as you pull that core in and go very slowly. How low can you go? Might not even be a foot, and that's just perfect. Bring them back up and try it again. Inhale. Pull in the core. Keep pulling that navel in. Keep pulling it in. As soon as you feel like there's a weak spot there or a little threshold that's maybe not so good, then just bring them back up. 1 foot away from your center is still fantastic, right? You still are getting low ab conditioning. So work within your range. Now we're inhale up. Exhale to lower. Inhale up. Good. Now we're going to open the legs and we're going to do a circle down to where you were just lowering and then back up. Inhale. And you know, just for today, my low back says you're not going to go very low today. And I just get to say, okay, can we do this much? Yeah, we can do that. All right. So you have a conversation with your body. And you don't, you don't disrespect it. You just listen and go with where it's at today. Good. Then reverse those circles down the middle to where you were going and then out and up. All right, now we're going to bend the knees in. Here's what we're going to do. Remember on the wall where your feet were lowering to. From here, you're going to flex those feet. We've done this before. Now you're just going to push straight out to that position, just past your center, and then back in. Exhale, inhale in. Exhale, out, inhale in. And what I mean by center is your 90-degree angle, right? So it's somewhere just past your 90-degree angle of the hip. Out, inhale in, out, inhale in, out, inhale in. One more. Good. Now from here, let's frog it. Outward rotate, press those heels together. You're welcome to just go straight back up into your 90. Or if you're feeling saucy and you want to shoot it out past your 90 a little bit for a little test run, just do what feels good and right. Keep your lumbar in the mat. Keep your core nice and pulled in. Either way, you're still getting inner thigh work. Good. And let's fold all of that just back into the mat for a moment. All right. We are building up to a little grand finale here of a double knee stretch, which we always do pieces of it, but we seldom do it together. And we're not going to do a terrible amount of them, but I'm just going to throw it out today. All right, so here's what's going to happen. And then some of you have done this on the reformer with me. You're going to pull the knees in. You're going to let your elbows I'm just going to have you, I'm thinking about the reformer now. I'm just going to have you set your elbows down for a moment and your palms just up. Here's what's going to happen. In one beautiful movement, we are going to press into an upper body curl, reach the palms out just past your hips, and shoot those legs to that, maybe even just shy of where you've been going. And then you're going to just fold all that back in. Inhale. As you exhale, you're going to upper body curl and lengthen out the legs to where you feel safe. Check out your lumbar right there. You still got enough connection. If not, just bring those legs back up. Don't worry about how low it's going. Inhale. Exhale. Curl and reach. Inhale in. Exhale. Curl and reach. Inhale in. Couple more. We can do it. And in. And in. Yay, right? All right, don't change your position. Just take a pause. If that's going well, and if it's not, just go ahead and stretch. We'll catch up with you. I'm going to have you do 3 more. And we're going to hold the position, open and close the legs out and in, and then fold in. All right? 3 more with a hold and an open close of the legs, if you can. Inhale. As you exhale, curl and reach. Now hold, open and close the legs, fold it back to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, curl and reach, open, close, and bring it in. One more, we can do it. And curl and reach, hold, open, close. Yay, team. Legs all the way to the ground. And lengthen them out and do the leg wiggle, the in and out. Flippity floppity, wiggle, wiggle. Inward, outward rotation. Release those hippies. Take your arms overhead. Just wiggle, wiggle. Excellent. All right, we are going to take the feet out off the mat, bent knees, arms out, and double knee fold to one side. Let those go. Up and over, other side. Let them melt. Let your feet, your butt, your thighs, your jaw, let everything go. All right, very good. Bringing all that back, let's take a rock, a 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock rock. Do a quick check-in and a 3 and a 9. And then circle all around the clock, pressing gently into the mat. And reverse. Very good. All right, on to sideline. Okay, let's see here. All right, let's, we're gonna keep the knees bent. We're gonna hover. So once you're on the side, take a little 6 to make sure you feel what it feels like to be engaged. You're gonna hover that top thigh and leg. Keep the knee bent as you swing it forward, and then press it back. So inhale forward, exhale, press it back. Feel that hip flexor open as you get that thigh slightly behind your pelvis. So you make sure you're really engaging that outer glute there for strengthening. All right, now we're going to straighten the leg, flex the foot, swing it forward straight, point the foot, and now press it behind you with a pointed foot. So flex, swing, exhale, back. Inhale, swing forward, exhale, press back. One more. Good. Then lower that foot behind you, bend the knee again, and just walk that thigh back behind you. You're still on the side of your pelvis, and then just let that thigh relax. So the knee is going to relax toward the floor, and you're going to get a nice little stretch here. And the side of the pelvis and the waist, and then you can reach on the high diagonal for a little extra spiral. Bring those back together. Give those hips some loving, some petting, some appreciation. Woohoo! All right. Ease on over to the other side. All right, once you're on the other side, take another moment, little 6, feel that core kick in for you. We're gonna hover the top, just the thigh now, keep the knee bent anyway, as you swing the thigh forward, and then find that press back position. Inhale in, exhale, press back. And again, you're just trying to open that hip flexor enough, which is going to fire up that outer glute for you. And if your foot wants to cramp like mine, you just add alternating flex to try to release it. If it doesn't want to point, then flex it. If it doesn't want to flex, then point it. If those don't work, then bend at the toes. You just find an opposite position for it to release. All right, now we're going to straighten the legs, swing it forward, flexed. Point the foot, press the leg behind you with a straight knee. Inhale, swing forward. Exhale, press back. Nice, big, sweeping movement. Good. One more. And then lower that foot behind you, bend the knee, walk it back there. Get the thigh behind you as much as you can. Stay on the side of your pelvis as you let go of the tension in the thigh. You're going to feel that nice stretch on the side. And then reach on the upper diagonal and enjoy a little spiral. Good. Knees back together. Give this hip some lovin'. Oh yeah. All right, onto the bellies. We are going to power up some ship maidens here. All right, we're gonna let our legs open and stay grounded. We're gonna take that moment and 6 o'clock and push that pubic bone down into the mat. Glutes are gonna power up, your core is gonna pull upward, and that's gonna help protect your lumbar. Remember, you wanna think about bending at your bra strap more than your low back. So, we're gonna hover the nose off the mat, place the hands down next to you or just off of your mat, palms down. Now the hardest part is hanging onto that pelvis and the core, truly. So you're looking at the mat, you're gonna breathe and cinch in that waist as you hover both arms off the floor behind you. You're gonna give just a little lift to the chest. I don't like coming up very high myself here, so just a little modest lift. Keep the neck long, keep your lumbar long, keep that pubic bone down. So wherever you can do all of that, great. Then bring it all back to where you started. Take a moment, add your 6, hover the nose, hover the arms. Take a little tiny lift of the upper spine, not much. And then now we're going to hold here and take a quarter turn of the arms out. So that's thumbs up. Inside of your elbows are aimed out. And then melt back. Try it again. 6 o'clock. Arms float up. A little tiny chest lift, not much. Outward rotate those arms. Take a breath. Long neck. Push that pubic bone down some more. And then come down. Couple more. We can do it. 6 o'clock. Hover the arms. Little chest lift. Turn the arms quarter turn outward. So the thumbs are up, palms are aimed out, inner elbow is aimed out. Your shoulders are outward rotated. And coming down, try one more, we can do it. 6 o'clock, arms hover, little chest lift, quarter turn, hold and breathe. Push that pubic bone back down. You can do it. And rest. Yay, put your forehead on your hands, bring your legs back underneath you, flex the heels, and just take your little alternating thigh lifts. Again, keep gluing that pelvic bone, or pushing the pelvic bone down into the mat to lift that thigh. Good. All right, we are going to ease on up into child's pose. Good. And then walking it back out. We are going to lunge stretch. So walk that foot straight ahead. Hands to greet it. Lower the pelvis, lift the head. Breathe it out. Easy, sit back, walk that foot out of the way, other one in place, take it on a stroll, hands to greet, lower the pelvis, lift the head. Ease that back. We are going to tuck the toes. I'm going to do a couple more things with you standing. So come on into your squat. And then bottoms up. Release the head, neck. Soften the knees as you slowly step. Whew. Give that a little shake. And do some upper, onto that upper back neck request. All right. So we're going to focus on just open up your feet so you've just got a nice stance. Or if you feel like you need to sit down for this, that's fine too. So what I'm going to have you do is just really lengthen up through the back of the neck, right? So if we're here a lot, then remember my video on centering, lowering the chin at level, and then bringing the head back. So your cervical is nice and long, right? And so that's the position you want to be in to stretch also. So from here, you also want to feel like you're, I always do this because this is what they did to us ballerinas, is lifting up through the crown of the head to feel lengthened instead of compressed. Feel lifted up out of your spine. So as you grow tall, I'm going to have you take a tilt to one side, a little side bend just for the neck. Take a breath and feel the shoulders just peel away. Then we're going to come to center, feel long again, recenter every time if you need to, lengthen up. Inhale, exhale to the other side. Feel the shoulders just melting away. We're going to do that again, lengthen up, inhale, exhale, side bend. This time I'm going to have you release your jaw so you can feel jet it forward. Hold that. Inhale up to tall again. Exhale, side bend. Just the neck, jet the chin forward. And then to center. Steady the shoulders, still keep lengthening back and lengthening up as you rotate. You can look over one shoulder without moving the shoulders. You can let your chin go at any time you feel like there's compression there around the jaw. Inhale through the center, exhale, rotate. If you want to add the jaw, go for it. Good, then to center and down. Leave the shoulders. Nice cervical upper back stretch here. And then back up. And then I'm going to have you look just on the diagonal, not fall back, but just up. And then I'm going to have you jet that chin forward again. Feel the fascia. Now from there, look on the high diagonal to one side, jet the chin forward. Feel all that. Other diagonal. Back to center. Whew, that's always a lot, right? Surprising. And then the head back to center. So now I'm going to take you into a little bit of a movement. We've done this before. It's a little modern dancing. So you're going to lengthen up. You're going to come to the side. You're going to let that head roll gently around the bottom to the chest, to the side, and then up to center. Then we're going to go the other way. Inhale, exhale, side, roll it gently forward, roll, and up. Now I'm going to let you take more shoulders with you. Let it fall forward, round kind of the upper back, then to the side, and up. Breathe. One more each. We can do it. You can get into it now. Good. And then just one more center. Or forward. I'm saying forward. And then back. And again, a little forward, a little round back. And a little up. Yay, team. All right, there's a couple, yeah, and you guys know this one. Now, if you got rotator cuff issues, Stay mindful of this one. But if you really need something through your rhomboids, if you really need to stretch through there, then maybe less angle on the actual shoulder joint and more through the back, if you can figure out those two differences. And then you can switch it. So I know I have a rotator, you know, they can get upset sometimes. So I'm going to keep my arm a little open, and I'm going to think more about really moving my blade back there and not just the joint. All right, try one more each. And other side. You can even switch the focus and even just pull the blade. That'll save your rotator cuff. All right, and then from there you can hug yourself and get a little bit of a similar stretch. Pat yourself on the back. Yay, team. We are doing it. All right. Take another little shoulder roll there. Ooh, that was some deep stretching. Hope that helped. All right, and then inhale, reach it up. Full body on stretch and toss it away. Swing, swing. And again, inhale. Lots of love. Let go of fears and worries, concerns. I know there are many out there, but just gotta keep cleansing ourselves as best we can. Inhale. Lots of love and peace and joy and just self-care and lots of self-nurturing. Whatever you need, keep yourself grounded and balanced as best as you can. And listen to your heart, of course. Thanks for being here, everybody.
Thanks, Lori.